Hey, McDowell here. Today we are reviewing the 4-inch Fortnite set, the Choppa, and it comes with Blaze. Let's take a look at the front. Now the Choppa fits up to 7 figures and is 17 inches long from blade to tail. I picked this up at Target for $29.99. Now the backside. Up at the top right is the quote for Blaze, "Fill the world with flames." Down near the bottom is the cross sail. And on the left is a cool 3D image of the Choppa. And for those who want to see the barcode, well, here it is. Let's get this set open. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and please subscribe so you'll be notified of future videos. If you want to help the channel out and you play Fortnite, please feel free to add my creator code to your Epic account. It's McDowell. Blaze is one of those figures I didn't know I wanted until I got it. I knew she was a character, but I didn't realize that it would be such a cool looking figure. And she is quite an impressive. She's got all these dark colors. She's got like a bronze, not a brown, but a bronze top. Has a bit of a metallic look to it. She has this aviator helmet that's pretty neat looking with some goggles on there. But she's got this kind of a gray, deathly looking skin here. So I think she'll fit really well with the dark mode set, because I think a lot of them have kind of this grayish skin. You know, this release of toys seems to be agents and dark related. Real quick, I point out she comes with a legendary assault rifle right here. It's the only accessory in the box. No back bling, no harvesting tools, no nothing except for the figure, the gun, and the Choppa. So let's take a more close look at this figure, like articulation. So her head will rotate all the way around if you need her to, although with this color of skin, she might be some creature that can do something like that. She can look down and she can look up. She has the torso wiggle that's really, really great. Her arms rotate. There's no hindrance there at all. She can lift her arms up about that high. Her elbows, if I can get this arm back down, there we go. Her elbows rotate and hinge right there. Then her wrists do the same thing. They rotate, and there's a horizontal hinge that works really pretty good. Both sides do. Now, she has a waist piece, but it doesn't rotate. And I can actually tell you it doesn't rotate. I took the figure apart real quick when I discovered it wasn't working. The last figure I looked at, Jules, I think it was, didn't rotate, and I haven't looked at that one. But I'll just pop her apart here real quick. I'm going to show you something that's going on here. So, if you can see in there, I hope you can see in there. Yeah, I'm making sure that this is focused. There's a flat piece here and a flat piece up there, preventing, see if you can see that. You can see those little pieces in there? That's preventing this from rotating. So the waist doesn't seem to rotate anymore. I don't know if this is going to be a new thing going forward, or if it was just with a couple figures. This waist won't rotate. So don't try to make it rotate. If yours happens to rotate, leave a comment down below. I'd love to know if there's like a different version of her out there with a rotatable waist. But this version of mine, her waist does not rotate. She can lift her legs up about that far, and she can move around and walk around like about there. Every once in a while, this right leg decides to pop off, but it's not too bad if you're not too wild and crazy with the figure. Her thighs can rotate all the way around. They both will. She's got double pin at the knee. And finally, the ankle rotates and hinges back and forth so she can do some good kicking there. One thing I've discovered about this figure is it is a little bit difficult to get her to stand up without doing some kind of a weird pose. She won't just stand. And maybe that's, well, she's leaning kind of far back, isn't she? If we straighten her up, then, okay, then she does. We'll put the rifle in her hand here real quick. Put her rifle in her hand real quick. There we go. Now she's ready to go and do some battle royaling. Yeah, I made that word up. Alright, let's take a look at the Choppa. The Choppa was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. It was also available in Season 3 and 4. In the current Season 5, it has been vaulted, so we can't use it, but the Stormwing is out, and that's probably why. Unfortunately, this vehicle does not come with any batteries. You will need to purchase some LR44. In this case, I picked up Energizer 357. It does require 2 of these to operate the lights, and I guess it's just lights, no sounds. It's pretty neat. It holds 7 figures, and why that's really cool is the game only carries 5 characters, so I think that makes this Choppa instantly better than the one that was in the game. If you ask me, this is the second best vehicle, next to the Battle Bus being the best vehicle that we have received. So let's take a peek here. We've got some Choppa instruction manual. We've got a chopper. It's really hard not to say chopper. A Choppa body and a Choppa tail over here. Let's get the batteries out of the way. Now, one word of warning. Before you get yours out and you put yours together, when you attach, the back end here attaches straight into that. Once this goes in, it is nearly impossible, if it is even possible, to get this piece back out. So when you put your Choppa together, make sure you're ready for it to stay together. I know that sounds silly, why wouldn't you? But just in case, maybe for storage or display, just know that that's going to be a very difficult piece to find, to get out. So taking a quick look at the lights aspect of the Choppa, if we move it around like this, you can see up here there is an on and off button. When your batteries are in, well, if you turn it off, then it's not going to light up. The function will still happen, but it won't light up. When you have it turned on, then the lights will turn on. The lights are right here in the boost, and this is really, really cool. Underneath here, this is a button right there, and this is the battery. You have to unscrew this battery cover, put the batteries in, put that back in. Make sure you look in there before you put the batteries in. It will tell you which direction to put them in. You don't want to put them in the wrong way. But anyway, you push this button here, or I guess you pull the button, and you didn't even see that. So if you pull the button, the boosters pop out. That's really pretty cool. When it's all batteried up, there's no batteries in this one, but when it's batteried up, these are lights right here, and they will light up, and I'll show you that in just a moment. You can push those right back in, and then they snap into place. We're now at an overhead view to work with these blades. All you do is pull them out like that, and then you've got your 3 blades, and I can't spin it. I don't have enough room. But yeah, this is free spinning. There's no motor attached to the propeller, the blades up here. You have to use your hand and do it yourself. But they do not automatically or by control spin around. Let's take a look at some of the features on the inside, because there's some really cool pieces to the Choppa. The canopy will open like that, and you can then put a figure inside just like this. And then, well, if it's Blaze, she can pilot. What's neat is, if you notice here, I hope you can see, there's a peg right there. That will peg into her back hole where the backpacks go. And that's pretty cool. She's got a couple little places to put her hands there, so you can slide her in, tuck her in, and then attach her back there, and then put her hands right there, and then she can fly off. All the seats inside this vehicle are pretty cool. This is the pilot seat. You can actually fold it down pretty flat. Why would you want to do that? I'm not really sure, unless maybe you want to be able to reach your hands in and get figures positioned more back here in the back area. But it does fold down. That's pretty neat. We've got these side rails that will also come down and have 2 pegs on them, so you can mount 2 figures on the side. Out of the box, inside, these are folded up flat. These are more additional seats. You can fold them down, there are pegs right there that will go in that back hole where the back bling goes, so you can sit 2 figures in there. So with these side rails here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7. That's where your 7 figures can go. So that's really pretty neat that if you don't want to, you can fold the seats up and use them. And here's the Choppa all put together. The tail is on, the blades are out, these are down, and I even have batteries in this thing. So you can see the lights when you flip this on and push the little button. I think that about does it for the Choppa. Thank you for stopping by and watching. Check out the 2021 Fortnite Toys video in the lower left-hand corner to be informed of what you can expect to see in future videos. Don't forget to leave a comment about what you think of this Choppa, what you think about Blaze. Are you going to get it? What's your opinion of it? Leave me a comment below. I will see you in the next video.